The last 3 or 4 weeks of the season, it will take an A-plus effort to win on the road at Kyle Field.
And one more thing. It was announced earlier in the week that longtime head football coach Gary Patterson had been released from Texas Christian after nearly 22 seasons in leading the program to the most wins ever at 181. Kansas native, he joined TCU as the defensive coordinator in 1998, became the head coach prior to TCU playing in the 2000 Mobile Bowl after Dennis Franchione left for Alabama. During his tenure, Patterson would lead the Horned Frogs to uncharted waters, an undefeated 12-0 season, a berth in the Fiesta Bowl following the 2009 campaign, the first major bowl for the school in 51 years. An AP Coach of the Year award also that season. A year later, he had the Frogs in the Rose Bowl after another perfect season and a number 3 BCS ranking. They finished with a win over Wisconsin. But Patterson will probably be remembered most for the 2014 season when TCU tied Baylor for the Big 12 title, and it looked like might make the college football playoff, but Ohio State jumped both teams, leaving the Frogs at home, at least in that category. In all, TCU won 6 conference championships under Patterson, the most ever for the Horned Frogs. Chances are Patterson will land another job somewhere, but his legacy will live on at TCU for years to come. This week's U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish Catch of the Week is from the Pac-12, where the Washington Huskies used a 20-yard pass from Dylan Morris to Jalen McMillan in the closing seconds of the win over Stanford. Tony Castricone has the call on the Washington Sports Network.
Morris drops back, airs it, end zone, caught! Touchdown Washington! Jalen McMillan! And the Huskies have taken the lead.
Remember, for the tailgate tent or the pregame party, U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish is always the winning catch. To find out more, visit uscatfish.com.
This is the Lindy's Football Report.
Lindy's, America's leader in providing great magazines and specialty publications covering the gamut of sports. For daily updates, check out lindysports.com with original content, including features, columns, and predictions. Lindysports.com also features photo galleries, fantasy sports news, and up-to-the-minute items to keep you abreast of events from the ever-changing realm of sports. Lindy's, America's leading sports authority.
Saturdays are all about college football. Your tailgate matters too. Make it great with U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish. Catch up on all the great recipes by visiting our website. Check out our videos and learn about how U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish makes every Saturday exceptional, no matter the outcome of the biggest games. As always, it's fresh from our ponds to your plate. Remember, like we say every week, for the tailgate tent or the pregame party, U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish is always the winning catch. Find out more, visit uscatfish.com.
College football season is here, and the best place to get great tailgate gear is Academy Sports and Outdoors. Swing by your local Academy store or shop online at academy.com, where you can find grills, canopies, portable chairs, and other fan faves for game day glory. Plus, get official team jerseys, shirts, hats, and more, all at prices you'll love. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
The Lindy's Football Report.
Hunker down, boys. Here's Michael Butler.
Georgia's defense is doing the unthinkable in this day and age of high-powered offenses. They're shutting them down. The Bulldogs allowed just 7 points in last week's win over Florida. A late touchdown extended the nation's longest scoring streak, held by the Gators at 410 games. It dates back to 1988. No team this season has scored 2 touchdowns in a game against the Bulldogs. The most points given up in a single game is 13. In 8 games, Georgia has allowed a grand total of 53 points. 43 of those have come against SEC competition. The 1979 Alabama team allowed 40 points through its first 8 games. It won the national championship. But that was a different era. Comparisons are being made to another Alabama team, the 2011 version, where current Georgia coach Kirby Smart served as defensive coordinator. That team also won a national title, shutting out LSU in the championship game. Is there a team that can challenge this mighty Georgia D? Maybe it's Alabama, if they reach the SEC title game. The Crimson Tide has the nation's second-ranked scoring offense at 46 points per game. The Dogs have Tennessee remaining on the schedule. The Volunteers average 37 points per game. But ask Florida how that went. They, too, averaged about that.
It's time for Lynn Scarborough from Lindy's and LindySports.com. Lynn, The first playoff poll is out. Take it away.
Okay. Anybody that read my column this week probably knows what I'm going to say. I posted a column this week before the picks came out. I wanted to do that on purpose because I didn't want my criticism to look too ridiculous. So doing it beforehand worked. I don't have any good things I can say about this football poll other than the fact that Georgia's number one. I really, when somebody called and told me what it was, I thought they were joking, and because it was during the World Series thing, and I thought they were making a joke. I guess they could have done something I disagree with more, but I can't imagine how. We don't have time to go over all the details. Oklahoma, the only team in the country with 9 wins, an undefeated leader of a group of a Power 5 conference, down at number 8. That's absurd. Alabama. And I know that we've got affiliates in Alabama, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Texas. So I'm probably going to hack some fans off, but I'm going to give the truth here. Alabama, no way they should be second. They're ahead of an undefeated Big Ten team, ahead of an undefeated ACC team, ahead of an undefeated Big 12 team. Alabama's loss was to a team that the 2 weeks before that had just lost to Mississippi State and Arkansas. So they lost to a team with 2 losses. No way that a team that's in that situation, they're there because they're Alabama. I mean, just be realistic about it. And Michigan, they're down at number 7. They've only got 1 loss. In fact, you got Michigan State, Ohio State, Michigan. All of those have actually beaten the top 10 team. I think Cincinnati is not getting nearly the respect they should get down all the way down at number 6. And maybe the one that threw me off the most, and I know we got an affiliate that reaches into Starkville, Mississippi, Mississippi State at number 17. I went back in to check and see if I'd seen that right. They've got 3 losses. One of their losses is to LSU that already has 4 losses and is getting ready to have 5. They lost to Memphis. Memphis has 4 losses. Memphis got beat by Temple, Tulsa, Central Florida, and UTSA. Well, you could say UTSA is not a bad loss. They're 8-0 and lead a conference. The poll, in its wisdom, this group didn't even put UTSA in it. Mississippi State got beat by 40 by Alabama. It's not just that they lost; they got beat by 40. So I can't say anything good about this poll. And the problem with it is, when Lindy's comes out with its top 25 before the season starts. It's an opinion, and it doesn't cost anybody anything. Well, this is real. This costs people money. This costs them bowl bids. It costs them millions of dollars in revenue. And when you disrespect programs like this, or else rank some too high, you're making it likely that you're basically setting teams up not to be included, and you're setting teams up to be included that either deserve to be higher or that need to earn their way to get up to the top, and not be just automatically put in there ahead of teams that you can't logically defend.
And we had another firing. This time, though, a little surprising. Gary Patterson out at Texas Christian. 21 full seasons, led him to some amazing victories, including a Rose Bowl win. Talk about that.
I was shocked at this, but, it's just what's happening in college football these days. But for somebody to have been there that long, and Gary Patterson's been a popular name. And being considered for other schools, and he's turned down some, quote, bigger schools because of his loyalty to TCU. So I was surprised. But it's just sort of what's going on. We've got so many coaching situations. LSU's open, Southern Cal's open, Washington State's open, Texas Tech's open. I thought it was interesting, Clay Helton, who got fired from Southern Cal, has taken the Georgia Southern job. So he gets back to his roots, being from the South and having played at Auburn, having played out in Texas. So I was glad to see that happen for Clay. But and there's still more to go. I did think it was interesting that Jerry Kill, the coach that had the medical problems at Minnesota, is the interim head coach at TCU. So don't know, if he would get that. Edsel hadn't been replaced at Connecticut, to the best of my knowledge. And we've still got another month, Graham, in the season. You got Scott Frost on the hot seat. You got Fuentes at Virginia Tech. You've even got Florida. With Mullen being mentioned, Mullen's going to win his next 4 games unless I'm totally shocked. They've got the hardest game they've got left is to play Florida State, and and they'll probably beat Florida State. They'd give them an 8-4 season. Not great for a team that was ranked a top 10 ranked team before the season started. But very surprised at that. With us having another month to go, I'll be surprised if there's not more.
All right, let's pick some football games. We don't call it a light schedule if you want, but let's check this out. First, starting with Michigan State, Purdue. Is this a trap game for the Spartans?
I think it is. Purdue's got a 5-2 or 6-2 record. I think they're doing better. I do like Michigan State to win. After they had the comeback last week, 16 points down to Michigan, and came back and won that ball game, they're in a position to really do great things. And I like Michigan State to win it.
In the SEC, you've got Mississippi State and Arkansas.
Well, I like Arkansas to win. Looking at this new CFP poll, you wouldn't think so. But I like Arkansas to win the game. It's up at Arkansas. Arkansas has had several losses now after a great start. It would not surprise me to see Mississippi State win, but I'll pick Arkansas.
LSU and Alabama.
I think Alabama's going to win it in a gigantic way. I just can't see any way that they don't. Alabama's a much better team. They've got it's played in Tuscaloosa, so they got the home field advantage there. I think Alabama's going to win the game probably by a very comfortable margin.
Auburn goes to Texas A&M.
I'm going to take Texas A&M to win the game. I know Auburn's got a direct path to the SEC championship in its own, having control over that. But I think A&M will win the game. And the home field advantage is one reason. Again, sort of the blind squirrel theory. Texas A&M has never beaten Auburn at Texas A&M, and they also had that same situation with Alabama, but they pulled the win there. So, in what should be a close game, and it wouldn't surprise me if I'm wrong on it, but I think Texas A&M will win the game.
And let's hear your upset for the week.
I'm going to take Wake Forest, the Wake Forest North Carolina game. But in case people don't know the line, I'm taking Wake Forest to win. Wake Forest, that is in the top 10 in every poll, is playing North Carolina that already has 4 losses. And North Carolina is a 3-point favorite the last time that I saw the line. And I think it just shows the disrespect that Wake Forest is getting. I think that they're going to have an opportunity to step up and win a game and try to validate where they are. I'm going to take Wake Forest in the upset.
This has been the Lindy's Football Report, brought to you by U.S. Farm-Raised Catfish and Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property, or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler in Moberly is the only team you need working for you. R.G. Mongler's team will help you, and they are the only team you want when it comes to finding the perfect property. For 40 years, R.G. Mongler has been your premier real estate agent for mid-Missouri. No one knows this area more than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office on North William Street in Moberly.
There's a confusion about how to protect yourself from COVID, but one thing is for sure. Whether or not you're vaccinated, you need an accurate thermometer. Contact your medical provider at the first sign of fever, the leading sign of COVID and the flu. Only the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer has been proven accurate in more than 100 clinical studies. Be vigilant and don't rely on non-contact thermometers. They have no scientific studies behind them and can miss the fever that might mean COVID. Learn more at Exergen.com.
It's time for Moberly Area Community College Greyhounds basketball.
Parker for 3. Bang! His 4th 3 of the night.
This broadcast is brought to you by Thomas Motors, R.G. Mongler Real Estate, Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Meadow Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts, and John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly. Sheraton Valley, keeping you connected. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville. The Hunting Corner of Monroe City. Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia. P.K. Weiss Agency in Moberly and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. C&R Markets with 11 locations. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online.
3 on 2, dishes left side. Moore open for a 3. Bang!
Now here's the voice of the Greyhounds, J.B. Connolly.
And welcome back for Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight on AM 1230, KWYX Moberly, 92.5, KWYX FM Cairo, and CentralMoInfo.com as the Moberly Greyhounds open the season home against the William Penn JV. Thank you for joining us. You haven't missed a thing as they're about to introduce the starters here at Fitzsimmons John Arena, and we will do the same. Let's start with the visitors, the William Penn JV Statesmen out of Oskaloosa, Iowa. Their starters. 6'2" out of Kansas City, Missouri, number 0, Carl Jackson. 6'0" out of Shreveport, Louisiana, number 1, Marcus Bell. 5'9" out of Ellenwood, Georgia, number 2, Chimezi Okiki. 6'2" out of Bloomington, Minnesota, number 13, Jeremy Wanghoho. And 6'8" out of Bloomington, Minnesota, number 40, Laurente Mormont. And the Statesman coached tonight by Wade Voncherbeck. For your Moberly Greyhounds, coming in to Pat Smith's 13th season as the head coach of the Hounds. Their starters tonight. They will start at guard, 6'3", sophomore from Lake Charles, Louisiana, number 5, Michael Thomas. At guard, 6'1", 180-pound freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, headed to Georgia Southern next year, number 12, Tyron Moore. At forward, 6'4", 190-pound freshman from Rockford, Illinois, number 21, Sincere Parker. At forward, 6'6", 185-pound freshman from Long Beach, California, number 10, Makalani Kafele. And at center, 6'8", 250-pound freshman from Fredericksburg, Virginia, number 3, Dorian Staples. Greyhounds coached by Pat Smith in his 13th season. The assistants are Tim Ward and former Greyhound Rashad Lindsay. And we are ready to go. It'll be Staples to jump center for the Greyhounds. Opposite of Mormont. Greyhounds in the white uniforms with the red numerals going left to right here in the first half. William Penn in the blue jerseys with the white numerals. Going right to left, tap controlled by Moberly, grabbed in the backcourt by Moore. Women winning the earlier contest by a score of 62-23. Ball brought to the front court, left side of the floor. Parker will give it back up top of the key. Moore, jumper from near the right elbow, up and in. And Moberly leads 2-0. 20 seconds into the contest. Greyhounds pressing. Now working out of the backcourt. Long pass comes into the front court. Near side intended for Okiki. Stolen away by Moberly. Staples going alley-oop. It was too strong for Thomas. Rebound put back up and in by Kafele. And it's 4-0 in favor of the Hounds here in the early going. Pass comes out to near midcourt. Driving in, the runner left short, rebound fought for, controlled by William Penn, comes out to Jackson on the near side. They'll give it back out, Marcus Bell with it. Bell near the top of the key. Feeds it low block, saved from going out of bounds, but saved to Moberly by Mormont. Rebound controlled by the Greyhounds, and a quick dunk. And a timeout as Staples throws it down 6-0 Moberly. 30-second timeout taken by William Penn. Well, the Hounds winning earlier tonight, 62-23. Earlier today, the Vincennes women, 88-51 over the William Penn JV. Southeastern men, 69-56 over Linkier Prep. Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine businesses. Thank them for making this broadcast possible. Thomas Motors, RG Mongler Real Estate, Art Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Middle Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts, and John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly. Kenneth Tyree on the floor for William Penn. Coming out of the timeout. Greyhounds leading 6-0, 18:46 remaining in the first. Statesman with the ball. Inbounds pass comes into Jackson. He'll feed it up to midcourt for Okiki. Worked into the front court right side. 3 coming from the corner is an air ball. The rebound controlled by Moberly. Parker will grab it. Into the front court. Parker steps into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Michael Thomas gives it back. Parker, left-handed jumper from the right side is good. Sincere's first points of the season. 8-0 in favor of the Hounds. Into the front court, Jackson dribbles into a double team, gets the pass away. Okiki will lob it in low block. A double team there, comes back out. Mormont with it. The jumper off the rim left short. Rebound fought for and grabbed. Well, not grabbed yet. Finally grabbed by William Penn. They'll swing it to the right side. Worked into the corner. Will come back out. 12 on the shot clock. On the dribble, driving the lane, stripped of the ball was Okeke. Loose ball picked up by Moberly. And a foul. Okeke ran into Tyron Moore. It'll be his first, team foul number 1. Inbounds pass will come into Tyron Moore. 8-0 Greyhounds. We're just over 2 minutes into the game. Top of the key. 3 on the way by Moore. Bang! He has 5 in the early going. 11-0 Moberly. 17:35 remaining in the first half. And a steal at the other end, as Dorian Staples got up to it. Moore into the front court, left side, top of the key. He'll swing it left for Thomas. Thomas gets to the baseline, gives it back up. Staples near the left elbow, drives in, runner up and in. He's got 4. It's a 13-0 lead. Almost 3 minutes into the game. Okeke sloppy with the dribble, gets the pass away. And then the pass to the backcourt. It'll be over and back. William Penn saying it was deflected. They're not going to get that call. That was just a bad pass. And Wang into the contest again. $13-0 in favor of the Hounds. 3 minutes into the contest. In the top of the key. Driving in, the jumper will not go for Moore. Rebound controlled by William Penn, and they stepped on the baseline. It'll be a turnover back to Moberly. With 16:50 remaining. Marcus Bell will have the rebound, who stepped out of bounds. Inbounds pass will come into the lane, and a quick dunk there by Cafale. He's got 4 points now. It's 15-0 in favor of Moberly. Lob pass into the front court for Jackson. Jackson at the left wing. He'll give it back out. 3 on the way by Bell. Off the rim, no good. Rebound into the far corner, picked up by Michael Thomas for the Greyhounds. Into the front court. Thomas has his pass knocked away, and William Penn with it, picked up by Mormont. Into the front court. Wang with it. Gives it back up top of the key. Tyree in the lane. Lost the ball. Got it out to the right side, however. And zip pass is thrown into the bleachers. It'll be Moberly ball. 16:15 remaining here in the first half. Greyhounds leading by a score of 15-0. Moore will get it into the front court right side. On the dribble is Thomas near the top of the key. Off to his left, he'll find Parker. Parker working left side. Jumper from 15. Spins out, no good. Tip in won't go. The putback up and in. Off the glass by Staples. Has 6 here in the early going. 17-0 Hounds. 15:45 remaining here in the first half. Into the front court. Statesman working to the near side. On the dribble is Jackson. Gives it back to his right. 13 on the shot clock. Ball held. Now fed to Mormont. Baseline. 12 feet from the basket right side. In the lane. Hook shot up and in. That'll snap the drought. 17-0 to start the game for the Greyhounds. Before the Statesmen get on the board, it's 17-2. Ball swung front court, left side of the floor. Into lane. Behind the back pass, and pretty shot by Staples. The assist by Sin Parker. 19-2. Into the front court near side. Wang with it. Back out to midcourt. Holding there's Jackson. Just over 5 minutes into the game. Jackson gives it back out near side. Wang Round the arc. Started by Tyron Moore. Ball fed inside. Jackson will kick to the right corner. 3 on the way is an air ball. This ball picked up by Moberly off the miss by Marcus Bell. Greyhounds will have several new players come in next whistle. Ball fed into lane. To Faley. Inside. Staples puts it off the glass and in. He's got 10. And it's 21-2 in favor of the Hounds. Ball worked into the front court. Comes out between the circles for Jackson. Jackson holds the ball, now works to his left. He's eyed by Sincere Parker. 15 on the shot clock, 14:05 remaining in the half. Near side of the floor, Bell with it. Long pass into the right corner. So on the floor, now fed inside. Staples will deflect it, take it away. It's a 2-on-none. Staples to the rack. He'll lay it up and in. Dorian Staples with 12 here in the early going. Greyhounds lead 23-2 with 13:44 remaining in the first half. Statesman into the front court, and we'll get a whistle as the official said he stepped out of bounds, I believe. No. Anyway, we'll get the change. Bowl lay count into the game for Moberly. JoJo Toppinen on the floor. We see Jimmy Bell for the first time. Inbounds pass will come in. Wang with it. Dribbling to his right. Back to the near side. A player they didn't have listed on the roster. Now dribbling the ball for William Penn. Driving in to the rack. Ball stripped away by JoJo Toppin. He has his pass stolen right back by Mormont. And then a block by Toppin. On the shot by William Finney, and we'll get a timeout. Problem with the shot clock, I believe. They're going to reset it to 25. And they will. 13-17 remaining. It's 23-2. Inbounds pass in the backcourt. Comes in for Carl Jackson. Into the high post near side. Mormont will hand it off. And a walk is going to be called on William Finney. Greyhounds leading 23-2 with 13:05 remaining in the season opener. Ball Acott will bring it into the front court for the Hounds. Freshman out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Near side to the right. James Dent with it. Back up to the top of the key for Parker. Parker dribbling to his left. Feeds it back to the near side for Dent at the wing. Into the low post for Toppin. Toppin backs his way in the lane. Lost the handle. Loose ball picked up by the Statesman. Finney with it. He'll leave it off. That's Cameron Thomas. Feeds it to the near side. Shot off the rim, no good by Wang. That'll be Moberly ball. 12:28 remaining. Near side Parker. Dribbling to his left. Steps into a three. Bang! Sincere Parker with 5 points. It's 26-2 in favor of the Hounds. 12:14 remaining in the first half. Bounce pass front court near side. Wang with it to the baseline for Mormont. And the jumper left short, an air ball, and Parker with an easy rebound for the Hounds. Acott into the front court right side. Tries to dribble past Thomas. And a foul was called. Foul on Cameron Thomas is first. Michael Thomas will come back into the game, replacing Parker. 26-2, 11:58 remaining. Inbounds pass will come from the baseline. Acott will get it into the near side for Dent. Toppin, top of the key. Gives it back to Dent. Dribbles once, back to Toppin. Tries to lob it inside. Bell with the catch. Long pass back to the left side. Acott back inside. Toppin to the rack off the window. It's good. JoJo Toppin with his first points. Sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. It's 28-2. Into the front court. Near side of the floor. Bell feeds it in the corner. Wang with it. Gives it back out. Thomas. Shot clock at 15. 11:24 left in the half. Thomas will feed it to his right. Two on the way, won't go. Rebound controlled. Well, it's loose on the floor still, and finally William Penn's going to pick it up. Moberly had a chance for an easy rebound, didn't get it. Ball fed inside, and it's going to be a travel called on William Finney. He took an extra stutter step trying to get the shot off in traffic. 28-2, 11:10 remaining in the first half. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Information Radio Quicks in the Greyhounds season opener. Acott into the front court. Gives up to the top of the key. Dribbling to his left, Michael Thomas. Back to his right. Steps into a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. They're going to call Jimmy Bell over the back. That'll be his first team foul, number 2. And it will be William Penn ball with 10:52 remaining in the half. Inbounds pass comes to Thomas. He dribbles into a trap, and the timeout will be taken by William Penn. Tonight's game on Information Radio Quicks brought to you in part by Sheridan Valley, keeping you connected. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, the Hunting Corner of Monroe City, Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. See in our markets with 10 locations, Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keysville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. J.B. Conley with you tonight here on Information Radio Quicks. 28-2 in favor of the Hounds with 10:49 remaining till halftime. Coming up at the half, we'll check in with Lady Hounds head coach Hannah Hayden. Her squad winning 62-23 earlier tonight. A win over John Wood. Lady Hounds now 2-0 on the year. They'll take on the women from William Penn's JV tomorrow night. Coverage starting about 4:50 here on Quicks. The William Penn men with the ball on the inbounds pass. Sloppy passing in the backcourt, nearly turned over, and they'll get it to midcourt, in the front court now, a 2-on-1 to the rack, and a block by Jimmy Bell. That's going to be his second foul. He was not going to give up the easy dunk. Team foul number 3 on the Hounds. Now let's bring up a pair of free throws. First one on its way is good. This is Jeremy Wanghoho of Bloomington, Minnesota. That snaps an 11-0 run after the Hounds opened the game on a 17-0 run. 28-3, 10:41 left in the half. Second free throw also good. He hit them both. Greyhounds will bring it up the floor. Aycott will get it into the front court, working right side of the floor, guarded by Thomas. Hands it off to his right for Michael Thomas of the Hounds. Thomas in trouble, feeds it inside. Staples into the game, couldn't make the catch, and it's taken away by William Penn. Pass comes to the near side, and the shot was blocked from behind by Michael Thomas. As Marcus Bell thought he had an easy jumper in the low post. Goes out of bounds and will stay with the Statesman. 10:20 remaining. First half, it's 28-4 in favor of Moberly. Tyree front court near side. Working to his left, back to his right, around the screen. Top of the key, comes back to his left. Picks up his dribble. Pass to the near side for Cameron Thomas. Into the lane, cross the lane. Feeds it back to the right side at the wing. 8 on the shot clock. On the dribble is Wanghoho. He'll leave it off. Thomas drives the rack, and a foul's going to be called. A lot of contact in the low post. And the foul on Dorian Staples will be his first, team foul number 4. 9:57 remaining. Here in the first half, it's 28-4. Cameron Thomas, 6'1", out of Houston, Texas. His first attempt is good. Sid Parker back into the game. Makalani Kefeli back into the contest as well for the Hounds. Byron Moore also in the game. As Dent goes to the bench along with Toppin and Aycott. Midway through the first half, Hounds by 23, make it 22. His second free throw also good by Cameron Thomas. 28-6. Front court near side of the floor. Driving in. Moore feeds it left side. 3 from the corner. Spins out. No good for Parker. Loose ball out of bounds. It'll be William Penn ball. Official took a moment or two to make up his mind before giving it to the Statesman. Still in the backcourt. Marcus Bell gets it into the front court far sideline. And Tyron Moore with a steal. Moore to the front court, in the lane. Tries to thread the needle into the lane with the pass. It's no good. Got the ball back and then lost it. Long pass up the floor for Tyree to the rack, and he'll dunk it. 28-8 with 9:17 remaining in the half. Byron Moore to the front court. Ball swung left side through Cafale over to Parker. Parker near the left elbow. Pops from there. Too strong. And Staples going up for the rebound. They're going to call him for the foul. He had the inside position. That's going to be his second, team foul number 5. And Mardarian Clark will come into the game to replace him. Clark, the sophomore from Charleston. 9:05 remaining. First half, 28-8. Long pass up the floor to the near side, and Okeke ends up with it, and his floater up and in. His first points of Ellenwood, Georgia, 28-10. It's an 8-0 run right now for the Statesmen. Left side of the floor, on the dribble is Moore. Finds Parker near the left wing. Parker picks up his dribble, near side for Thomas, gives it back. Parker left side, 12 on the shot clock. Comes around, screens up by Clark. Steps into a 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, put back, Thomas. Had his shot partially blocked, loose ball picked up by William Penn. Okeke into the front court. To the top of the key, right side of the floor. Tyree on the dribble. Back to the near side for Marcus Bell, into the left corner now. Ho with it, back to the right side, fed into the right corner. Thomas tries the baseline, stepped on the baseline. It'll be a Moberly ball. 8:09 remaining until halftime. Greyhounds leading by a score of 28-10. 1 point led, 28-2. Ball brought to the front court by Tyron Moore. Left side, Thomas gives it back out. Now back to Thomas, baseline from 12. Won't get the roll. Rebound controlled by the Greyhounds. Cafale with it, kicks out. A 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good for Thomas. Cafale another rebound in traffic, and he's fouled. The foul on Kenneth Tyree will be his first, team foul number 3. 7:49 remaining in the half. James Dent back in for Michael Thomas. And the Ronte Mormont will come back into the game for William Penn. As Wang will sit down. Moore will inbound on the baseline. Ball knocked loose, and we'll have a tie-up on the floor. It's going to be William Penn ball. 7:46 remaining. First half, 28-10. High school football tonight on regional radio. On Press at South Shelby at Marceline. On the Captain Harrisburg at Fayette. On Glory 97 Centralia at Hallsville. Those games are all underway. Inbounds pass stolen by Cafale. Dishes off and to the rack. Clark lays it up and in. His first points. 30-10. 7.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ball brought to the front court by Okeke, and then he'll throw it away on the baseline. It'll be Moberly ball. Carl Jackson back into the game. He'll replace Cameron Thomas for the Statesman. 7:25 remaining. Greyhounds leading by 20. Quick 3. No, that's going to be a 2 inside the line. It's so good for Tyron Moore. He's got 7 points. 32-10. Ball fed in the right corner. Here's an attempt for 3 is no good for the Statesman. Rebound controlled by Parker. He'll take it into the front court, left side. Moore thought about a 3. Drives past his defender. Lays it up and in. Tyron Moore with 9 points. 34-10 Greyhounds. 6:50 remaining in the first half. Moberly started the game on a 17-0 run, led 28-2 at one point. Ball comes to the near side. Marcus Bell for 3. Off the glass, well off target. Rebound controlled by Clark for the Greyhounds. They'll find Moore to the front court. Alley-oop. There's the flush by Parker. He's got 7. 36-10. Front court right side of the floor. Driving into the lane. A foul is going to be called before the shot. This will go on Cafale. It'll be his first. Team foul number 6. Toppin and Acott back into the game. Cafale and Moore will sit down. 6:18 remaining till halftime. Greyhounds leading 36-10. Inbounds pass will come into the far corner and knocked out of bounds by Dorian Clark. They'll inbound again. Baseline far side of the basket comes into Mormont. Tries to back his way in on Clark. Gets into the lane. Hook shot with the left hand, no good. Parker with the rebound for the Hounds. They'll leave it off for Acott into the front court. Acott sprints up the floor in traffic. Dishes off to Clark. Clark pops from 8, no good. Rebound tipped back to Clark. Then stripped of the ball. It's loose on the floor, picked up by the Statesman. Into the front court. Carl Jackson has it blocked away from him by Dent. Loose ball picked up by the Hounds. Acott into the front court. And he's picked off at midcourt, then commits the foul against Okeke. I call the foul on Parker. He was second man there. And for Parker, that'll be his first team foul, number 7. Jimmy Bell back into the game, replacing Clark. 36-10, 5:47 remaining until halftime. And the front end of the 1-and-1 is missed. Rebound controlled by the Gray. Into the front court, right side. Acott passes defender, pops and it drops. His first points as a Greyhound. 38-10 in favor of Moberly. 5.5 minutes remaining until halftime. Into the front court, Torek Spires in his first action for William Penn. Back to the near side for Okeke. Drives the lane, switches hands, shot no good. Rebound controlled by Parker. Parker up the floor, 1-on-2. He's going to wait for help. Dribbles out to the left wing on the baseline. From 15 left side, no good. Rebound fought for, loose on the floor, goes out of bounds, last touch by the Hounds. 5:05 remaining until halftime. Action starts at 1 o'clock here tomorrow. As Vincennes women will take on John Wood. 3 from the left corner will not go for Spires. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Front court near side. 3 on the way, off the rim, no good for Dent. Rebound won't go, put back no good either. Another put back attempt by Parker won't go, another one won't go. Jimmy Bell can't get one to go, gets another rebound, then stripped out of his hands. William Penn with the ball, 4.5 minutes remaining until halftime. Okeke into the front court, finds Spires, he's stripped of the ball underneath the basket, and a foul's going to be called. The foul on Dent will be his first, team foul number 8. The Statesmen will be in action tomorrow against Southeastern at 3 o'clock. Lady Hounds will get the William Penn JV at 5, and the Greyhounds will take on Linkier at 7. First free throw good by Torek Spires, 6'3" from Kokomo, Indiana. Michael Thomas back into the game. Acott coming to the bench. Also, Parker's going to get a breather. Toppin's on the floor. Second free throw by Spires is good. His first 2 points of the night. William Penn now 6 of 7 from the free throw line. 38-12, 4:25 left until halftime. Toppin drives the lane. He was going for the dunk and he was fouled. Vermont got there late on the defense. Picks up his first, team foul number 4. 4:21 remaining in the first half. We'll have a doubleheader here Tuesday night as well. Tell you about that in a few moments. First free throw is good by JoJo Toppin, the 6'6", 180-pound sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. He now has 3 points on the night. Second free throw on its way is good. 40-12, 4:21 left until halftime. Greyhounds with some token pressure. William Penn will get it into the front court right side. Torek Spires the lane, shot no good, and out of bounds off Jimmy Bell. It'll stay with the Statesman. Inbounds pass will come from Spires, baseline near side. He'll get it into Mormont. Back to Spires in the left corner. Dribbles to his right, curls in the lane. His shot blocked by Jimmy Bell, saved by William Penn in the far corner. 12 on the shot clock, 4 minutes left in the half. In the lane, Bell with another block. Loose ball picked up by Mormont on the near side, down to 5. Is out near side, down to 3. Long 3, top of the key, off the glass and bank. 40-15. Following that 3 by Kiki. At the other end, 3 bang on the way by James Dibb. 43-15, 3:30 remaining till halftime. Kiki with it. Started the backcourt by Moore. Ball knocked loose at midcourt. Loose on the floor. We'll have a scramble for it, and coming out there with a top it. Long pass up the floor. Dent with the flush. He's got 5. The Hounds by 30 with 3:11 remaining until halftime. Into the front court, near side. Okeke with it. Long pass to the right side is stolen. Topping up the far sideline is fouled immediately by Kenneth Tyree. That's his second. Sorry, that was on Spires. No, I got it right the first time. It was Tyree. 2:58 remaining till halftime. 45-15. That's just the 5th team foul on William Penn. Byron Moore to the front court, going for the alley-oop. Top and couldn't make the catch cleanly in traffic. Lost out of bounds. As he's got his legs tangled up with Okeke going up. 2:48 remaining. 45-15. We'll hear from Hannah Hayden at halftime, recapping the women's victory earlier tonight over John Wood. Front court right side, 3 on the way is good. 45-18 with 2:30 remaining. Carl Jackson with his first points of the night. Ball fed inside on the near side. Knocked out of the hands of Thomas out of bounds and will stay with the Greyhounds. 2:20 left. 45-18. Now the official wants to come in and talk to several players. I'll give Wang Oho a chance to get back into the game, replacing Mormont. 2:20 remaining in the first half. Greyhounds leading 45-18. Inbounds pass in the right corner for Thomas. Thomas's pass is stolen away by Marcus Bell into the front court right side. Back out. Okeke, a long 3 is good. That's the second 3 of the night. He's got team high 8. Mobley's going to take a timeout. 2:06 remaining till halftime. Greyhounds leading 45-21. Back in 30 seconds here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
Tonight's game on Information Radio Quicks is brought to you in part by Moberly Area Community College, Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Moberly Greyhounds leading the William Penn JV 45-21, 2:06 remaining until halftime. Moberly with the ball coming out of the timeout. It'll be Tyron Moore into the front court. Top of the key right side. Drives the hole. Lays up left side. Left it short. Rebound controlled by William Penn. Grabbed by Bell. Into the front court right side. Bounce pass comes back. Okeke on the near side of the floor. In front of the Greyhounds bench. He'll walk it back out near the logo. Minute 40 remaining till halftime. Still dribbling to his right. Started by Moore. Pass comes back to the near side. Fed into the corner for Jackson. Jackson working to his right. Stops and pops. And Jimmy Bell, another block. Loose ball picked up by the Greyhounds. Dent will leave it back into the front court. Moore, his pass deflected out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball with 1:18 remaining in the half. And into the game for William Penn is Jordan Johnson, 6'2", out of Missouri City, Texas. Parker will inbound to Moore. Dribbling to his right, top of the key. Back to his left. He'll find Dent, long three, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Greyhounds. Parker drives in off the glass, no good. Jimmy Bell tips at it twice. Second one rolls in. They give that one to Parker. It's 47-21 at the other end. Shot will not go. Rebound controlled by the Greyhounds. Parker may have had a hand on that last basket. 47-21, 51 seconds remaining. Three on the way. Bang! Byron Moore with his second three of the night. He has 12, 50, 21. Layup at the other end is up and it's in. 50-23. With 36 seconds remaining in the half. Jackson with 5 points. Left side of the floor, Parker, three. Spins out, no good. Rebound fought for. Jimmy Bell tips it. And it's going to go out of bounds. On the near side, off of Bell, it's going to be William Penn ball with 21.8 seconds remaining. Shot clocks will be turned off. Inbounds pass comes in to Chemezio Kiki. To get into the front court. 14 seconds remaining in the half. Between the circles down to 7. Right side of the floor. Three on the way. Off the glass. He did it again. Banked the second one. And at the half, it is Moberly 50 and William Penn 26. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we will have our recap of the women's contest with Lady Hounds head coach Hannah Hayden. That's coming up in 2 minutes here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign of COVID and the flu, so make sure you use an accurate thermometer. Only the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have no clinical evidence behind them, and you cannot rely on them. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Dun 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 dun. Ding 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 ding. Bum 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 bum.
The soundtrack to your ride to work sounds much better in a new SUV from Thomas Motors in Moberly. Shop for your new SUV online at thomasmtrs.com.
Hi, I'm Kirby Underberg, President and CEO of Sheraton Valley. Sheraton Valley is stronger than ever. We are proud to be building the fiber backbone upon which next generation services will be delivered. As we look ahead, our future is bright, and we are committed and focused on ensuring rural Missourians have the fiber connectivity they need and want for their future.
Sheraton Valley is keeping you connected today and tomorrow.
Gear up for deer season at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City. This is Callie Fauner. We've got what you need from attracting deer to repelling the bugs. We have cover scents, scent eliminators, attractors, as well as mosquito repellent. At the Hunting Corner, we have a great selection of ammo, new and pre-owned handguns, shotguns, and rifles, from tactical to bolt action. Whether it's a deer stand, scope, or binoculars, gear up for deer season. Now, in-store or online at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City or at thehuntingcorner.com.
With more of the halftime show brought to you by Arts, you're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Did you know the top ambulatory surgical center in
2-23 over John Wood tonight. Defense, the story of the game again for you tonight.
Definitely. You know, I was kind of getting frustrated by our lack of scoring, especially in the first half. We just like to play a faster-paced game and hopefully put up more than 27 points. But looking at it, they were using a lot of clock, and we were getting them really low in their shot clock several times, close to shot clock violations, or ended up getting the shot clock violations. So, defense is what we hang our hat on, so I was just glad to see that was pretty good tonight.
And different players getting it done offensively for you tonight. Eddings was 17 points. Cynthia Green had 14. Kiari Lee had 10, and Faith Bland had 10.
Yeah, it's pretty good balance. And I just thought that one thing I've been really happy with in both of these games is because sometimes when you do get a pretty good lead, there's a maybe tendency on some teams to for people to kind of start playing for themselves. And I thought for the most part we were making the right play each time, and that's kind of why we were able to see that balance.
Talk about the defense a little bit more. Forcing some turnovers, takeaways, but also just the pressure of the game. They made some unforced errors.
Yeah, I think we warmed down a little bit, especially in the second half. You kind of saw some of that fatigue start to play a factor. So, that's what we want to do is just continue to wear people down, because then if you are maybe having a slow offensive night, even somewhat like tonight, which I think, again, was really started with our shot selection, and we had some turnovers and stuff like that. But when you can really rely on that defense to just be disruptive and to take them out of what they like to do, that's always our goal, and I thought our team did a really nice job of that tonight.
This will be the first time this season your young team has played back-to-back, so how do you get them prepared for tonight, get them ready for tomorrow's game?
Well, we feed them, we try to get them in bed early, and then we come in here and shoot around tomorrow and try to, just talk about a game plan. We saw William Penn play Vincennes today at the 1 o'clock game, and they played them really tough first half. And then, I think Vincennes wore them down a little bit in the second half with their press. But they're a team that they can shoot the ball. We saw them hit several threes last night, so we were able to live scout them, so the girls kind of know what we're up against tomorrow, and now it's just a matter of coming out here and being ready to play at 5 o'clock.
Enjoy this one. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks, JB.
That's Hannah Hayden. We'll be back with more of the halftime show brought to you by Arts. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Did you know the top ambulatory surgical center in the state of Missouri is right here? Newsweek magazine voted the Surgical Center at Columbia Orthopedic Group #1 in Missouri and #7 overall in the United States. You heard that right. The best surgeons doing their best work in the best surgery center in the state, and it's right here in mid-Missouri. Call Columbia Orthopedic Group at 573-443-2402 for your appointment today.
Hey, natural gas leaks can be very dangerous if you're not careful.
A tip from your friends at MANGO, Missouri's Association of Natural Gas Operators.
If you smell the odor of natural gas, leave it to the professionals to track it down. Don't turn any electrical appliances on or off. Cell phones or light switches can create a dangerous spark. Warn others and leave the building immediately. Make sure you call your gas company from another location.
Learn more natural gas safety tips at mosafegas.com.
Hey, sweetie.
Mom, something's beeping. It's making my head hurt.
Where's it coming from?
I think it's the smoke detector, but there's no smoke.
Oh, gosh. It could be detecting carbon monoxide. Get the cat and get out of the house. I'm calling 911.
Carbon monoxide is a silent killer unless you have a working detector. On average, 430 people die from carbon monoxide poisoning every year in the U.S. Go to mosafegas.com for safety tips. This message courtesy of Mango, Missouri's Association of Natural Gas Operators.
MACC in Moberly has over 21 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Due to growth, MACC is expanding its team and seeking welders for both first and second shifts. If you are seeking a career with an established company, you may apply by stopping by MACC, located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly. Become part of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer with MACC in Moberly.
And welcome back to the halftime show brought to you by Arts. For quality and service after the sale, shop Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. At the half, Greyhounds leading William Penn's JV by a score of 50-26. Moberly in the first half led by Dorian Staples and Byron Moore with 12 points each. Sincere Parker had 9 in the first half. 5 for James Dent. 4 for JoJo Toppin, 4 for Makalani Kafele. 2 points for Darian Clark in the first half. Also 2 for Bull Aycott. William Penn led by Chemezio Kiki with 11 points, including a couple of bank threes. He had 3 threes in the first half. Carl Jackson had 5 points. 2 each for Kenneth Tyree, Cameron Thomas, Jeremy Wang-Ho-Ho, Torek Spires, and Laurente Mormont in the first half. Greyhounds 2 of 2 from the free throw line. JoJo Toppin hit both those. William Penn was 6 of 7 from the stripe in the first half. Mobley started the game on a 17-0 run, led 28-2 at one point. And it's 50-26 here at the half. Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Thomas Motors, RG Mongler Real Estate, Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Meadow Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly. Sheraton Valley keeping you connected. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville. The Hunting Corner of Monroe City, Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. Sinar Markets with 10 locations, Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keysville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly, and Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Information Radio Quicks as we get the season underway. Taking a look at the Region 16 schedule tonight. We'll start on the women's side. Full weekend of basketball. Tonight, Crowder takes on Lakeland College at the North Arkansas Classic. Mineral Area playing Hutch. And Southeastern Community College is at State Fair. Tomorrow, Crowder takes on National Park. Jeffco takes on John A. Logan. Mineral Area takes on Barton at Hutch. Marshalltown's at North Central Missouri. Wabash Valley College takes on Three Rivers at the Lady Raider Classic. Lady Hounds hosting the William Penn JV, and State Fair hosting Kirkwood tomorrow. And Sunday, Three Rivers hosts Olney Central. So a busy weekend of basketball. Moving over to the men's side of the schedule. As also a busy weekend. Tonight's action has Washburn taking on Metropolitan in Fort Scott, Kansas. Mineral Area taking on John A. Logan at Three Rivers. One game late in the second, North Central Missouri leading KCK Community College, 93-75. Three Rivers is hosting Link Year's second team tonight. Boy, here, that team not quite as deep as the first team that's here. The Greyhounds will play tomorrow night. State Fair is hosting the Missouri Valley JV. Tomorrow, Metropolitan takes on the Baker JV. Mineral Area plays Link Year's number 2 squad in Poplar Bluff. North Central will host Des Moines Area Community College. Three Rivers hosts John A. Logan tomorrow. State Fair hosting John Wood. The Greyhounds are hosting Link Year Prep. Sunday, West Plains gets in on the action as they will take on Kilgore College, and they'll be played in Edmond, Oklahoma, Sunday at noon. That was going to do it for the halftime show, brought to you by Arts for Quality and Service after the sale. Shop Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the second half. Greyhounds leading by a score of 50-26. Back in 2 minutes here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Wash the way you want with a washer that lets you customize any load. Visit Arts to see a Whirlpool top-load washer with the industry first 2-in-1 removable agitator. With this washer, you have 2 ways to wash. Simply swap the agitator post in or out to care for clothes your way. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook at artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
Hi, I'm Kirby Underberg, President and CEO of Sheraton Valley. Sheraton Valley is stronger than ever. We are proud to be building the fiber backbone upon which next generation services will be delivered. As we look ahead, our future is bright, and we are committed and focused on ensuring rural Missourians have the fiber connectivity they need and want for their future.
Sheraton Valley is keeping you connected today and tomorrow.
How valuable is a Moberly area community college education? According to a recent economic study, an investment in an MACC education has a high rate of return. The study says the average MACC student will earn over $4 in future income for every dollar they invest in their education, with an average annual rate of return of 15.4%. Now that's a smart investment. That's the MACC value. Visit macc.edu and see how valuable an MACC education can be. MACC, the college for you.
Regional Missouri Bank is taking your debit card to the next level with the Secure Lock Equip app. This free app provides enhanced debit card fraud monitoring service that allows cardholders to control when and where your debit card is used via the app on your smartphone. It's a simple way to manage and monitor your Regional Missouri Bank debit card activity. Visit your local Regional Missouri Bank branch for more details. Regional Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons, John Arena. J.B. Conley with you as we get ready for the start of the second half here on Information Radio Quicks. Greyhounds leading by a score of 50-26. We got high school football on our other stations tonight. Centralia and Hallsville on Glory 97, Harrisburg and Fayette on 99.9 The Captain, and South Shelby and Marceline on Crest. Brad Boyer will have a post-game show after the games on Crest tonight. Tomorrow night, Greyhounds take on the William Penn JV at 5, pregame 4:50 here on Quicks, followed by the Link Year Prep men take on the Greyhounds. Truman at McHenry football tomorrow on Crest, pregame 12:15, kickoff at 1. Mizzou at Georgia tomorrow on the Captain, pregame at 9, kickoff at 11 o'clock. The Greyhounds will have Thomas, Staples, Tefele, Moore, and Parker to start the second half. White uniforms, red numerals going right to left. And William Penn will go with Bell, Tyree, Mormont, Okiki, and looks like Jackson is the fifth one out there. Mobley with the ball. Moore front court right side. Quick three on the way. Bang! Michael Thomas with his first points as a Greyhound. 53-26. And the Greyhounds will press. Inbounds pass comes in. They'll give it back to left side of the floor. Now Mobley drops back on defense. Bounce pass to the front court is stolen by Thomas. Thomas to the rack. Thomas with the dunk. Quick 5 to start the half for him. 55-26, 19:27 remaining. Into the front court, Okiki. Back up to the top of the key. Tyree with the ball. Guarded by Thomas. Working to his left, and he's stripped away. Moore with it into the front court, weaving through traffic. To the rack. Off the glass. It's good. Tyron Moore has 14 points to lead all scores. 57-26. Largest lead for the Hounds. And a steal on ball that was trying to be safe from going out of bounds. Into the front court, Moore with it. Into the lane. Pass comes near side. Another three by Thomas. Bang! He's got 8. And a timeout taken by William Penn. 60-26 with 18:53 remaining in the second half. Michael Thomas with 8 points to get things started here. In the second half, Tyron Moore with the other 2, and Mobley starts the half on a 10-0 run. We're looking at the schedule. Sunday, we will have Kansas City Chiefs football on 99.9 The Captain, as they will host the Green Bay Packers. Pre-game at 2 o'clock, kickoff around 3:20. Tuesday, the Lady Hounds host the CMU JV. The men will host John Wood. Pre-game 4:50, tip times 5 and 7 here on Quicks. Also, Mizzou men's basketball season opener on Crest Tuesday night, as the Tigers will host Central Michigan. Pre-game coverage 6:30, tip at 7. Next Friday, we'll have our first Truman men's basketball game of the year. They'll take on Cedarville in Quincy. Brad will have the call starting at 4:45 on Crest. Greyhounds will be And West Burlington, Iowa, they'll take on Southeastern Friday night. Pregame 7:50, tip at 8. We'll also have high school football for you next Friday night. Next Saturday, the Greyhounds take on Indian Hills in Burlington. That'll be on Quick's coverage starting at 4:50. 18:53 remaining. Greyhounds leading 60-26. Inbounds pass will come in to Okeke. As Greyhounds started the half on a 10-0 run. Okeke from 35 feet. That shot no good. Rebound controlled by William Penn. Near side Jackson. Okeke again left side. He'll drive the lane this time. To the rack, lays it up and in. He's got a team high 13 snaps. A 10-0 run to start the half for the Hounds. 60-28, 18:30 remaining. Byron Moore into the front court. Bounce pass to the high post. Makalani Kapeli kicks out. 3 by Parker. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Greyhounds. Grabbed by Staples. Dribbles once. Goes up strong. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Okeke wanted a 3-second violation. But the foul will be called on Mormont. It'll be his second. Team foul number 1. Staples' first free throw on its way is good. He's got 13 points. One off the pace set by Byron Moore so far. Second free throw on its way. Off the rim, no good. The rebound controlled by Mormont. 61-28 in favor of the Hounds. Into the front court, Carl Jackson near the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, now needs help in a hurry. And gives it back out Okeke near midcourt. Working to his right, into the lane. In traffic, hook shot off the window is good. He's got 15 points. 61-28 in favor of the Hounds, 17:50 remaining. Ball comes into the front court. 3 on the way. Bang! By Byron Moore. And it's 61-30. And contact in front of the Hounds bench. Inadvertent. Michael Thomas and Okeke shake hands as they get to their feet. Foul on Thomas is his second. Team foul number 1. Greyhounds up 64-30 with 17:30 remaining here in the second half. Okeke in the front court. Right side of the floor, guarded by Thomas. Dribbling to his right, still dribbling. Shot clock down to 15 now. Going back to his left, chased by Staples near midcourt. Pass deflected by Thomas. Staples with the loose ball. Finds Thomas to the rack. Off the glass, he's fouled and will shoot 2. Also play on defense to prevent the dunk. The foul is on Jeremy Wanghoho. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2. And as we get ready for free throws, we'll let you know you're listening to AM 1230 KWIX Moberly, 92.5 KWIX FM K-Road, 2 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for joining us tonight. First free throw is good by Thomas. He's got 9 points, all of them here in the second half. 65-30. We'll have one more attempt coming up. Sophomore from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Second free throw is good. He's got 10, third Hound in double digits. And the largest lead of the night at 66-30. Front court left side. Chimezi Okeke deep off the wing. Gets the pass off. Ball to the near side. Stolen by Thomas. Thomas 1-on-2 to the rack. Switches hands. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Wanghoho. Into the front court near side. Step move around the defender. The layup up and in by Marcus Bell. Flop warning as well has been given to Dorian Staples. James Dent will come in to replace Michael Thomas. 16:46 left, 66-32. Dent in front court. Back out to Parker. Parker near the top of the key. Into the high post near side. Makalani Kapeli kicks out. 3 by Dent on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Statesman as Mormont will get it into the front court left side now. Baseline of Okeke on the left side. Gives it back out. Wanghoho with it. They'll find Marcus Bell. 16:15 remaining. Ball zipped inside, deflected, loose ball picked up by Moberly. Numbers going the other way. Moore, a spin move around Okiki to the rack. The layup is good. Byron Moore with 19 points. The leadoff score 68-32. Long pass up the floor. Save from going out of bounds, but save to Moberly. Into the front court. Parker alley-oop, and Makalani late going up on the jump. Couldn't catch it. Loose ball picked up by the Statesman. Carl Jackson into the front court. Left side. Okiki with it. Drilling to his right, and offensive foul is going to be called. Illegal screen on Mormont will be his third. William Finney into the game for the Statesman. Jimmy Bell into the game for the Greyhounds, along with JoJo Toppin. Cafale and Staples to the bench. 68-32, 15:43 left. Byron Moore into the front court. Top of the key, steps into a long two. It's good. Oh, they called it three. His toes deep enough, I guess. So bang. He's got 22, 71-32. Looks like his toes were on the line, folks. We'll take it. And we get a whistle. Ball's knocked out of bounds on the far side. 71-32 with 15:25 remaining. Inbounds into the backcourt for Marcus Bell. Into the front court right side. Still working right. Spin move to his left. Bell dishes off, and it's stolen away by Moore. Moore into the front court. 1-on-3. Moore lost the handle. Okiki with the steal, long pass up the floor, and Jimmy Bell blocks Marcus Bell's shot out of bounds. I don't think Marcus Bell knew Jimmy was coming behind him. Statesman ball, 15:07 remaining. 71-32 Hounds. Comes out to Okiki near midcourt. Working to his left, steps into a three over Moore. It's an air ball. And it'll be saved on the baseline by Parker. Greyhounds by 39, just under 15 minutes to play. Parker front court right side. Near side Moore off to his left. Dead feeds into Bell in the high post left side. Back out to Parker. Parker for three. Bang! His second three of the night. He's got 12 points, 74-32 in favor of the Hounds with 14:35 remaining. Okiki near midcourt left side. He'll hold the ball. Shot clock at 20. Working left side of the floor into the lane. His shot left short. Jimmy Bell with the rebound. He'll find Parker. Parker will find Toppin. Toppin to the front court for Moore. Moore right side. Into the lane. Stops at the elbow. Loose ball on the floor. And Jimmy Bell tips it back to Parker. Parker at the wing. Back out to Dent, left side. Parker will take the three over here. Rims out, no good. Rebound fought for. And Jimmy Bell forces the tie-up. He'll stay with the Statesman as he ties up Okiki. Michael Thomas back into the game. Aycott back into the contest. Parker to the bench. 13:59 remaining at 74-32. Inbounds pass will come into Kenneth Tyree for the Statesman. Into the front court. Wang with it. Drilling near the left wing. Stops near the elbow. Feeds it near side. And the runner was left short. Rebound goes out of bounds. Moberly ball off the miss. (74-32). Ball Lake out in the front court. Near side finds Dent. Dent gives it back to Thomas. Thomas off to his right. He'll find Aycott. Into the right corner. Three on the way by Dent. Spins out, no good. Bell with the rebound. The putback. Cut it one. Jimmy Bell gets his first points as a Greyhound. And the foul's on Finney. That'll be his first. Team foul number 4. Jimmy Bell, sophomore from Saginaw, Michigan, 6'10", 280 pounds. And the free throw's good. Now at St. Louis University, 77-32. Largest lead for the Hounds, 13:23 remaining. Front court near side. Aycott going for the steal. Couldn't keep it in bounds. It'll stay with William Penn. With 13:18 remaining. Greyhounds trying to start the season 1-0. Inbounds pass into the backcourt. Walk back into the front court near sideline. Aycott on defense. Ball deflected. Aycott with the steal. 3-on-1. Aycott looking for Toppin. Toppin throws it down. He's got 6. 79-32. This team can fly this year, folks. Into the front court left side is Jackson. Dribbles into a double team. And they're calling a foul. Toppin apparently got him on the arm. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 on the Greyhounds this half. 12:51 remaining in the contest, 79-32. Inbounds pass will come in the lane. Shot deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with William Penn. A 47-point lead with 12:47 remaining. Pass will come from the baseline, far side of the basket. Ball fed to the lane, deflected out of bounds, and a foul is going to be called again. James Dent picks up his second. Team foul number 3. And it was a shooting foul, and at the line will be William Finney. 12:45 remaining. 79-32. First free throw is missed. One more attempt coming up. Greyhounds with a 45-point lead. They led by 24 at the half. Second free throw. Off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected and picked up by William Penn. After Finney missed them both. Ball at the top of the key. Down to 10 on the shot clock, down the left corner. Down to 6. Ball zipped inside. Finney lets the defender pass, pops it up and in. His first points. 79-36. 12:18 remaining. Front court right side, Aycott. Fader from 10, up and in. At the other end, ball thrown too far out of bounds. As Finney could hang onto it. I think they missed a bucket there, but scoreboard showing 81-34, so we'll go with that. William Penn will bring 5 new players onto the floor. Mormont back on. Spires back in. Marcus Bell's on the floor again. Into the front court, Aycott right side. To the rack. Lays it up. Won't get it to fall. Jimmy Bell with the rebound. In traffic. Kicks it out top of the key. Thomas, the free throw line. Near corner. 3 on the way by Dent. Off the rim short. And the rebound controlled by Thomas. Gives it back out. Dent drives past his defender, and he's fouled. Okeke doesn't like the call. It'll be his second. Team foul number 5. 81-34, 11:42 left. At the line, James Dent, freshman from Springfield, Illinois, has 5 points already. First free throw is good. Cafale back into the game along with Moore. Parker's waiting to check in. Staples back out there. Second free throw is good as well. Dennett with 7. 83-34. And Mobley's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. Back in 30 seconds. Greyhounds up 83-34 here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property, or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler in Moberly is the only team you need working for you. R.G. Mongler's team will help you, and they are the only team you want when it comes to finding the perfect property. For 40 years, R.G. Mongler has been your premier real estate agent for Mid-Missouri. No one knows this area more than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office on North William Street in Moberly.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons John Arena. J.B. Conley with you. 11:42 remaining. Greyhounds leading 83-34. William Penn with the ball coming out of the timeout. Pass will come in to Cameron Thomas. Bounces it back to the near side for Marcus Bell. Bell with it. Guarded closely by Michael Thomas. Gets into the front court, left side of Kiki. Steps into a three. It's good. That's his fourth three of the night. He's got 18 points. 83-37. Into the front court is Byron Moore. Between the circles, working right against Okeke. Stops near the elbow. Kicks it back out. Three on the way by Kafeli. No good. Rebound controlled by Staples near the right post. And then his pass to Makalani Kafeli was deflected away. Mormont had the loose ball. He'll find Okeke into the front court. Dishes left corner. Three on the way. Rims out, no good for Spires. Loose ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with William Penn with 10:56 remaining. 83-37. Statesman will inbound. Comes into Mormont. Guarded by Staples. Lobs it back out. Okeke near midcourt. Lost the handle, and coming up with it was Moore. They'll find Parker into the front court. Parker passes left corner. Open three. Will not go for Thomas. Loose ball controlled by Staples. And he was fouled. The foul on Mormont will be his fourth. Team foul number 6. With 10:36 remaining. Inbound pass goes into the corner. Moore feeds it back inside. Staples to the near side. Parker lays it up and in. Sincere Parker with 14 points. 85-37. Into the front court, left side of the floor. Bounce pass comes back to the near side, and the layup was left short by Cameron Thomas. Loose ball picked up by Moberly. Into the front court near side. Sincere Parker in the lane. In traffic, left off the bottom of the rim, but he's fouled. He'll have a couple of free throws coming up with 10:09 remaining in the second half. The foul on Cameron Thomas will be his second. 85-37 in favor of the Greyhounds with 10:09 remaining. First free throw by Parker is good. Parker with 15 points. He averaged 15.6 per game last year. Was an 82% free throw shooter. One more attempt coming up. Second free throw is good. 16 for him tonight. And the Greyhounds lead by 50. 87-37 midway through the second half. Loose ball on the floor as Okeke lost the handle. Loose ball picked up by Parker. Into the front court. He'll flush it. Took it coast to coast and slammed it home. 18 for him. 89-37. 9:50 remaining. Bounce pass to the front court. Spires in traffic will throw it back out to Okeke on the far sideline. Out of bounds. Last touch by Parker. Greyhounds will get linkier prep tomorrow. Okeke left side. Takes it out near midcourt. Dribbling to his right. In traffic. Had it blocked by Staples. Goes out of bounds off Parker. It's going to stay with William Penn with 8 on the shot clock. 9:30 left in the game. Back in Kenneth Tyree for the Statesman. Inbounds pass comes to Tyree in the near corner. Dribbling to his left in traffic. A shot over Staples won't go. Staples had the rebound, knocked out of his hands, got it back. He'll leave it off for Byron Moore, bring it into the front court with 9:18 remaining. Moore, top of the key. Dribbling to his right. Stops, gives it back up, top of the key now for Michael Thomas. Takes the three off the rim short. Rebound controlled by Okeke. 89-37. Okeke passed to no one in particular, but they're going to say off a Greyhound out of bounds. So it'll be William Penn ball on the baseline with 9:02 left. 89-37. Inbounds pass will come from the baseline. Out to Thomas near the left wing. Cameron Thomas finds Okeke top of the key. Right side to Tyree. Back. Okeke for three as an air ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball with 8:52 remaining. Tonight's game brought to you in part by MACC of Moberly, a producer of quality warehouse storage, rack repair, and production systems. And for auto, home, business, life, and health insurance, the PK Weiss Agency in Moberly. 8:52 remaining. Greyhounds leading 89-37. It'll be Byron Moore to get it into the front court. Greyhounds about to empty the bench here, laying it up and in. Moore. Game high 24 for him tonight, 91-37. Into the front court near side, ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with William Penn. Jordan Brissett into the contest for the first time this year. Dorian Clark back into the game. Rashad Weekly on the floor. Miles Mendez is out there. And James Dent stays on the floor. 8:25 left. Left side, and Brissett with the steal. He'll find Weekly to the rack. He'll lay it up and in. Rashad Weekly, the freshman from St. Louis, gets his first points. 93-37. Near side of the floor. Pass the lob back out near midcourt for Cameron Thomas. Thomas near the top of the key. He'll swing it to his left. Marcus Bell back to Thomas. Thomas splits two defenders to the rack. His layup is good. Cameron Thomas with 4 points. 93-39, 7:49 remaining. Weekly into the front court right side. Up by Brissett. Brissett near the right elbow. Pass to the near side. Knocked out of the hands of Dent out of bounds. It'll stay with the Greyhounds. 7:35 remaining. Dent will inbound. It will come in. Weekly with it. Dribbling to his right. Near the right elbow. Still dribbling on the baseline. Long pass back to the near side for Prasad. Into the lane. Jumper from the left elbow. Off the heel. No good. Rebound taken away by William Penn, but going out of bounds with ball, Marcus Bell. And it'll go back to Moberly. 7:22 remaining. It's 93-39. Weekly will inbound baseline near side. Lobs into the key, and a foul's going to be called. This will put the Greyhounds at the line to shoot. The foul was on Kenneth Tyree. That's his third, team foul number 8. At the line, James Dent. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First one's good. 94-39. Carl Jackson back into the game for the Statesmen, replacing Torque Spires. Moberly will take on Linkier Prep tomorrow night. 7 o'clock schedule tip. Second free throw is no good. Rebound controlled by William Penn. Long pass up the floor. Knocked out of the hands of Cameron Thomas as he went up. Loose ball picked up by the Hounds. Brissett into the front court. Bounce pass underneath. He was looking for Mendez. Couldn't find the handle. Got it out to Weekly in the far corner. Weekly had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It's going to be Hounds ball. And checking into the game will be Jamari Davenport from Moberly, freshman out of St. Louis. 94-39 with 7:01 remaining. Inbounds pass will come out to Davenport. Near the right wing, and we get a foul away from the ball. This will go against Tyree. That'll be his fourth. Team foul number 9. And I'll put Mardarian Clark at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Chemezio Kiki back into the contest. He'll replace Tyree, sitting with 4 fouls. First free throw spins out, no good. Rebound controlled by the Greyhounds. Persad will set it up. He's in a low block for Mendez. Comes back to the top of the key. Davenport swings right side. Jordan for 3. Bang! Persad with his first points of the year. 96-39, 6:41 remaining. He averaged 4.5 points per game last year. He had 13 threes. And the steal by Moberly. Mendez into the front court. Bounce pass, left it off, laying it up is Clark. He has 4, and we get a timeout taken by William Penn. We will take a 60-second break and be back. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
At Valentine Insurance Agency,
we're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty.
At Valentine Insurance Agency, we know that when times are tough, Americans step up. And at Valentine Insurance Agency, we're going to be here for you, helping you when you need it. Since 1964, call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
Welcome to the show. You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with the Tiger Checking Card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank, strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
.6:29 remaining. Greyhounds leading 98-39. William Penn with the ball. Into the front court. Spin move by Cameron Thomas between the circles. Pass comes to the near side for Marcus Bell. Back to Thomas near the top of the key. Bell right side of the wing. He'll launch a 3. It's good. Marcus Bell with 5 points. 98-42. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Into the front court. Driving in, weakly shot no good. His follow-through is good. He got it back on the left side, put it up and in. He's got 4. 100-42 at the other end. Shot is up, and it is good. Mobley will rush it back the other way. Weekly steps back for a 3. Left it short. Rebound controlled by William Penn. Long 3 on the way. Rims out no good. The rebound controlled by Clark. Clark into the front court. Has 2 defenders on him. Gets the pass to Mendez, right side. Persad for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Clark in traffic. Goes up. Count it, 1. Mardarian Clark with 6 points. And a chance for a 3-point play. And a little bit of talking by some of the Statesman players. Foul was on Thomas. That'll be his 3rd. Fitty will come back in, replacing Cameron Thomas. Clark with 6. And his free throw attempts off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, loose ball fought for, and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mendez. (102-44). 5:18 remaining. Jumper on the way from the corner, no good. Rebound put back. Will draw a foul. Moberly foul. Called on Miles Mendez. It'll be his first. Team foul number 3 on the Greyhounds. And a couple of free throws coming up for William Finney. With 5:08 remaining, it's 102-44. And free throw was good. 102-45 at the other end. Ball's laid up, and it's in by Mardarian Clark. 104-45. 4:53 left. Reverse layup underneath the basket, up, and it's in by Jordan Johnson. (104-47). Persad will give it up to Weekly at the top of the key. Near side of the floor, fed in the left corner. Davenport works it inside, ball stolen away. Kiki with it. Long pass up the floor, and Persad going for the steal, does come up with it. Mobley has a 3-on-2 the other way. Persad to the rack, will lay it up off the glass, no good. Tip in, no good. Rebound controlled by Marcus Bell. At the other end, shot up and in, count it. Chance for a three-point play for William Penny. 104-47. The foul on Miles Mendez will be his second. At the line will be Finney. And the free throw is no good. Rebound Mobley. Front court right side of the floor. Kiki with it. Kiki on defense does get the steal. Goes to the rack. Off balance shot is up and in. He's got 20 points tonight. 104-51. Mobley's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a break as well. Well, hang on. This may be just a change to get new personnel into the contest. Well, they will take a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Napa knows. Check out these November specials at Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. 64-piece toy tool set and workbench, only $19.99. 216-piece Versa Stack 3-drawer Craftsman mechanic tool set, $99.99. Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set, $19.99. All-in-one Peak de-icer, $3.49 a gallon. Power service diesel fuel additive, 32 fluid ounces, $8.99. Selected seafoam products, $7.99 each. Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. Get the good stuff.
Autumn is officially here, and it's time to stock up and save at your local C&R market. Center cut bone-in pork loin roast, $1.49 a pound. Fresh, never frozen Tyson boneless chicken breast, $2.99 a pound. Choice certified Angus rump roast, $4.99. Honey crisp apples, only $1.39 a pound, and 6-pack bottles of 7-Up products are 5 for $10. Order your Thanksgiving, holiday turkey, or ham dinner from the C&R Deli and leave the cooking to us. From everyone at C&R Markets, be safe, be blessed, and we hope to see you soon at C&R.
Greyhounds with the ball coming out of the timeout into the front court right side. Falling to the floor was Paul Acott. And a foul was called. He's going to line to shoot two as it's double bonus situation now. The foul on Okeke will be his third. 104-51 with 3:48 remaining. And the Orchland Industries Classic will continue tomorrow with 4 games. Lady Hounds at 5. Greyhounds will play at 7. The first free throw on its way is good. Breakout has got 5 points now. The women will take on the William Penn JV. The men will take on Linkier Prep. Second free throw is good. They count with 6. 106-51. Jackson into the front court, finds Okeke. Back to the near side of the floor. Jackson with it. Dribbling to his left. Long pass goes left side of the floor. 3.5 minutes remaining. 15 on the shot clock. Ball fed inside. Turnaround jumper is left. Too strong by Finney. And the rebound controlled by Michael Thomas. Into the front court. Acott with it between the circles. Working to his right. Around the screen set by Toppin. Right side for Thomas. Back out to Toppin between the circles. Near side for Parker. Shot clock at 14. Parker near the top of the key. Dribbles to his left, back to his right, to the rack, lays it up and in. Parker with 20 points tonight. 108-51, 2:58 remaining. Left side of the floor. Marcus Bell drives the lane. Scoop shot won't go, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. Foul was called on Jimmy Bell. That'll be his third personal. Team foul number 5. Marcus Bell at the free throw line. First one's no good. William Penn now 7 of 11 from the stripe tonight. And the Greyhounds will make a line change here. They'll get that last group back in. The one was in prior to the timeout. Second free throw. No good. The rebound controlled by Moberly. Marcus Bell 0 of 2 from the line, 5 points tonight. Weekly into the front court. Split 2 defenders. In the lane to the rack. Stops, gives it back out. Brissett swings to the near side of the floor. Davenport drives to the baseline. Floater from Penn's good. Kamari Davenport with his first points. 110-51 with 2:28 left. Front court near side. Marcus Bell to the left side of the floor. Ball swung down into the corner. Long pass back to the near side for Marcus Bell. 2:15 remaining. Left side of the baseline. Left for Okeke in the lane. His shot was partially blocked by Clark. Loose ball picked up by Moberly. And Persad will be tied up by Marcus Bell. It will be Moberly's ball on the arrow. 110-51 with 2:03 remaining. And a technical foul has just been assessed against William Penn. So Greyhounds will have a couple of free throws coming up. Foul is on Marcus Bell. That's his first personal as well. Rashad Weekly at the free throw line. First one's good. 111-51. And one more attempt coming up. Second free throw. Pops out, no good. Greyhounds with the ball up 60 with 2:03 left. Stick around for the postgame show after this one. Inbounds pass comes into Weekly. He'll get into the front court. Guarded by Okeke. Near side of the floor. Davenport drives the lane, switches hands, shot blocked. Loose ball picked up by William Penn. 1:50 left. Into the front court. Jordan Johnson to the rack. Scoop shot is fouled. He'll shoot 2. And the foul that time on Weekly will be his first. Jordan Johnson, 6'3", out of Missouri City, Texas. First free throw is good. He's got 3 points. One more attempt coming up. Second free throw also good. 111-53. In the backcourt, Miles Mendez into the front court. Gives it back. Weekly at the jump circle. Minute and a half remaining. He'll drive the lane. Pops from 10. It's up and it's in. He's got 7 points. 113-53. Ball saved in front of the William Penn bench, but saved to Moberly Persad to the lane. And he got his legs tangled up with a William Penn defender as well, as he slid to the floor. Certainly hope he's okay. Persad's been battling injuries. Foul on Marcus Bell is the second. Persad's to his feet, which is a good sign. Appears to be walking all right. 113-53 with 1:19 left. He was a 77% free throw shooter last season. Averaged 4.5 points per game. First attempt here is good. 114-53. Lady Hounds won earlier tonight, 62-23 over John Wood. Second free throw, off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected, comes back, and picked up by William Penn. And then stolen midcourt by Moberly. Davenport at the front court. Mendez tries to feed the pass to Clark. It was deflected. Out of bounds, it's going to be William Penn ball. With 1:10 left. Front court near side, Okeke with it. Long pass goes into the left corner. Okeke near the elbow. Zips the pass in the lane. Shot off the glass. Draws a foul. It's going to put William Finney at the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Weekly. That'll be his second with 51.4 seconds left. That's a third personal on Miles Mendez, the freshman from Farmington, Minnesota. Finney misses the first. 114-53. Second free throw is good. He's got 6. Greyhounds by 60, under a minute to go. Weekly into the front court, into the lane, off the glass, too strong, and no follow through by Mendez. Couldn't get the handle. Loose ball picked up by William Penn. Front court left side. Long pass stolen by Mendez. Into the front court. Right side, long pass near side. Prasad steps into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Saved by Moberly. Clark off the window, no good. Rebound put back by Mendez, up and in. His first points of the night. 116-54. Shot clock's turned off with 13 seconds left. And William Penn appears to be content to dribble out the clock. Long 3 from midcourt is no good. With 2 seconds remaining, goes out of bounds. Moberly ball with 1.8 seconds left. And the Greyhounds will win the season opener. Final score in this one, 116-54. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Be back with the postgame show. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
But game day gridlock is in full swing today. Looks like no one's getting anywhere in time for kickoff.
But wait, somebody's running the field with a nimble pass play like I've never seen. Yeah, just look at that handling speed and power. Whoever he is, he's on the way to the best seat in the house. This vehicle purchase is a bona fide touchdown.
At Thomas Motors, we'll deliver the game-winning car for you and make sure it's customized to fit your needs. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
The leaves change colors. You pull out that favorite sweater. A fire burns outside in the fire pit. Fall is such a magical time of year. But fall is also the time to realize the year's coming to a close, and if pain or a lingering injury is getting in the way of you enjoying the fall, we're here to help at Columbia Orthopedic Group. Give us a call at 573-443-2402 for your appointment today. Columbia Orthopedic Group, helping you enjoy the best parts of this fall.
As mowing season comes to an end, it's time for winter maintenance. The Hunting Corner in Monroe City reminds you when filling up that last tank of fuel for the season, stop by and get some VP ethanol-free fuel along with some Stabler Seafoam to treat your gas to ensure that your mower, your boat, or even your golf cart starts without any fuel-related issues next spring. Also, disconnect your battery cables and clean terminals if any corrosion exists. Gear up with VP Fuel now at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City or at thehuntingcorner.com.
And welcome back to the postgame show here on Information Radio Quicks. Greyhounds win this one 116-54. Joins now the head coach of the Greyhounds, Pat Smith. Coach, your thoughts on the opener tonight?
You know, we had to get started somewhere, somehow, and, we got started. I thought we played really well out of the gates, both halves. I thought we really had a lull in intensity and focus the first half. In fact, I think we were up 28-2 and promptly got outscored the rest of the half. And, that's going to happen. It's like I told our guys at halftime, what we've shown is we're not quite the mature basketball team, the tough basketball team that can play every possession, not worry about the score. I said things were coming too easy. We got too nonchalant. and it was reflected in some very poor play, I thought, the last 8 minutes of the first half. Challenged our guys to come out better the second half. I mean, obviously we're the better team. We came out the second half, and I thought we really got after it. Set the tone early. I thought we did a good job of flying around defensively, and for the most part played a much better second half than we did first.
Difficult to manufacture intensity, but, I mean, you can still protect the ball and still do the right things. Maybe not to the level you see in the first few minutes of the game, but at least, as you say, do the right things and make sure you're protecting.
What we're always after, and these games really test your ability to do it, JB, we're really after trying to be a consistent team every second. You know, I always tell the guys going into every game, I'm going to coach you one possession at a time, you play one possession at a time. And we've got this theory that we try to use. God, let's play hard as heck on defense, getting after it, pressure, intense, and then let's play loose and together on offense. And sometimes it goes backwards. Sometimes we seem to play loose and together on defense, which is not good. And we seem to make every offensive possession kind of an odyssey because we're not moving, the ball's not moving, and then we're trying to do everything with the ball in our hands. And we need to be one of these teams that's going to create some motion, create some movement. We're still trying to get our identity on all three ends. I know what I want our identity to be defensively. A team that's hard to score against, a team that uses our press to dictate tempo, and then be a team that really rebounds the ball. And then offensively, we're still a work in progress. So sometimes, to me, it's always easier to coach defense. Offense is something you kind of got to get a feel as you get into games on what you need to do to make your team effective and successful.
And when the defense is clicking like it was early in this game, it covers up a lot of mistakes in the other aspects of the game.
Yes, it does. And one of the greatest things you can ever do, JB, is when you score off your defense. And we were able to score some points off our defense. And, you know, I don't care if you're football, basketball, any team that can score off their defenses, that's going to be a pretty good start towards success.
Byron Moore led the way for you, 24 points tonight.
Yeah, he's a real good player. I mean, sometimes he has some letdowns in intensity, but I'll tell you, he's really good with the ball in his hands, and I'm playing a lot more point this year. And it's kind of got me to the point where that I've thought about last year a little bit even, that maybe I should have played him more at point this last year and Desi at two, because Desi's such a good offensive player off the ball. But, you know, this year we've ran Ty a lot more at the point, and he's really handled it well and kind of gravitated to it. Of course, it helps when from the time you got here you've lost 25 pounds too. He's just quicker. He's more aggressive. His attack basketball is much better off the dribble. And then on top of that, we all know he can really shoot it.
Sincere Parker with 20 tonight, another returning player from last year.
Well, and let me say this. You know, Makalani's been really good for us. Jordan Prasad's not had a chance to be good because he missed pretty much all of preseason. He just got back fully cleared about a week ago. So those three guys have kind of been at the start of our success. But, you know, in all fairness to our other guys, these guys have been through a lot with us. They've been through not a whole year, but at least a hard semester of basketball. And when these other guys catch up, and our three sophomores got to continue to get better, don't get me wrong. But when we start catching everybody else up, my first-year players, then I think that's going to be the point that I think we're going to start getting good. And one thing about coaching, I'm not a real patient man, JB. I want it yesterday. So we want to be good now. So we're going to work to get ready tomorrow night to try to get another one.
I do want to highlight two newcomers before we wrap up. Dorian Staples getting the start tonight looks pretty solid. Then Michael Thomas starting the second half strong.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is a real good player. Michael Thomas he's just a really good all-around player. He's a good rebounder. He's a good defender when he's focused. A really good rebounding guard. And then he can just get on some scoring rows. That's one thing I can truthfully say. I think we have 5 or 6 guys that could this year at some time or another get 30. And what we really stressed to our guys is what can you do to play every game, let those games come, but be good every game. Be good at how you defend. Be good at how you rebound. How are you going to impact the game even without the ball in your hands? And if we'll continue to do that, you know, I think we're going to progress as a team.
And a chance like this one tonight, a chance for players to start to learn where their teammates are going to be, make sure they start to trust each other, knowing the offense.
You know, I'm dressing out 14 guys, and I can honestly say all 14 guys can play. And some guys that maybe came in the game later tonight could be starting for us by January. I mean, because I do think we're potentially that deep. Now, I'm not going to play 14 guys. I mean, I'm a big rhythm guy on offense. We let our players get comfortable. We let our players get confident. I'm going to play 8, 9, 10 guys. This is my major core. However, it's good competition for playing time, and as a coach, you want that problem. Now, again, JB, you've been around the circuit long enough to know our level of competition really steps up quickly tomorrow night. And so, but we've played some tough games preseason, and now we're to the real season. And I'm always interested, like in a classic, how our guys respond the second night. Because, we got to get ready to play back-to-back, the same as we're going to have to do in March.
Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Link Year's a good team. I mean, we expect a very tough contest from them tomorrow night. In all fairness, I guess, I don't know what it was. They had three starters that did not dress today. So I think you're going to see a different team tomorrow night. And I know it's a different team, but I'm still irked that these guys came in here and beat us last year. So I'm going to be ready.
All right.
And I hope I have our players as angry and ready to go as I am.
I'm sure they will be.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate that. Pat Smith joins us here on the postgame show. We're going to take a 3-minute break and be back with more. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Cook your fried favorites in a healthy way in a new Whirlpool range with air fry mode. Get crispy results with less oil than traditional frying for chicken nuggets, wings, fries, and more using the dishwasher-safe air fry basket right in the oven. Plus, you'll have the flexibility to cook a variety of dishes with 5 cooking modes. Shop Whirlpool Ranges and Arts. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or artsappliance.com.
Hi, I'm Kirby Underberg, President and CEO of Sheraton Valley. Sheraton Valley is stronger than ever. We are proud to be building the fiber backbone upon which next generation services will be delivered. As we look ahead, our future is bright, and we are committed and focused on ensuring rural Missourians have the fiber connectivity they need and want for their future.
Sheraton Valley is keeping you connected today and tomorrow.
You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with the Tiger Checking Card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank, strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property, or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler in Moberly is the only team you need working for you. R.G. Mongler's team will help you, and they are the only team you want when it comes to finding the perfect property. For 40 years, R.G. Mongler has been your premier real estate agent for Mid-Missouri. No one knows this area more than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office on North William Street in Moberly.
Autumn is officially here, and it's time to stock up and save at your local C&R market. Center cut bone-in pork loin roast $1.49 a pound. Fresh, never frozen Tyson boneless chicken breast $2.99 a pound. Choice certified Angus rump roast $4.99. Honey crisp apples only $1.39 a pound, and 6-pack bottles of 7-Up products are 5 for $10. Order your Thanksgiving holiday turkey or ham dinner from the C&R Deli and leave the cooking to us. From everyone at C&R Markets, be safe, be blessed, and we hope to see you soon at C&R.
Napa knows. Check out these November specials at Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. 64-piece toy tool set and workbench, only $19.99. 216-piece Versa Stack 3-drawer Craftsman mechanic tool set, $99.99. Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set, $19.99. All-in-one Peak de-icer, $3.49 a gallon. Power service diesel fuel additive, 32 fluid ounces, $8.99. Selected seafoam products, $7.99 each. Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. Get the good stuff.
And welcome back to the postgame show here on Information Radio Quicks. We're going to take up till 9 o'clock tonight and get you the CBS News here at the top of the hour. We do have one more break we need to get in before the end of our broadcast, but we want to run down the upcoming schedule for you here first, and then we'll get to stats coming up in a few moments. Coming up tomorrow here on Information Radio Quicks, the William Penn JV will take on the Lady Greyhounds. We'll have the pregame scheduled for 4:50, tip at 5 o'clock, and then the Link Year Prep men will take on the Greyhounds at 7 o'clock. That doubleheader tonight, or tomorrow night on Quicks. Also, football tomorrow, Truman at McKendree on Crest. Pregame at 12:15, kickoff at 1 with Brad, Eric, and Hank. And Mizzou at Georgia from the Tiger Network on 99.9, the Captain. And we'll have pregame at 9, kickoff at 11 tomorrow. Sunday, we'll have Chiefs football on the campus. They'll host Green Bay. Pregame at 2 o'clock, kickoff around 3:20. Tuesday, the Lady Hounds will host the CMU JV, and the Greyhounds will host John Wood. Pregame starting at 4:50 on Quicks. Also, Mizzou basketball on Tuesday, as they will host Central Michigan. Pregame 6:30, tip at 7. Next Friday, the Greyhounds will be in southeastern Iowa. Pregame scheduled for 7:50 if things are on time, and tip will be at 8. Turban men will have a game against Cedarville at Quincy. Brad will have that on Crest coverage starting at 4:45, and we'll have district championship football games next week as well on Crest, the Captain and Glory 97. So that's the upcoming schedule, and we'll be back with a final look at stats coming up after this break. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
With some of the most beautiful and unique land in America, Missouri has lots to offer, and so does Regional Missouri Bank. Regional Missouri Bank has been helping build and finance the property of your dreams since 1908. They can help you, too. Let the local, trustworthy lenders at Regional Missouri Bank guide you through the loan process. They have a working knowledge of the local real estate market, and they'll help you secure a competitive rate and term to turn your dream into a reality. Regional Missouri Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, offer of credit subject to approval.
Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum.
The soundtrack to your ride to work sounds much better in a new SUV from Thomas Motors in Moberly. Shop for your new SUV online at thomasmtrs.com.
At Valentine Insurance Agency.
We're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty, where we're free to serve our customers with pride and integrity. We deliver value and quality, so come see us today, because we're proud to be Americans here in the USA.
Since 1964, call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
How valuable is a Moberly area community college education? According to a recent economic study, MACC and its students add nearly $90 million in income to the region's economy. For every dollar of public money invested in MACC, taxpayers will receive $5.90 in return. The average rate of return for taxpayers, 14.4%. That's the MACC value. Visit macc.edu and see how valuable an MACC education can be. MACC, the college for you.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
MACC in Moberly has over 21 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Due to growth, MACC is expanding its team and seeking welders for both first and second shifts. If you are seeking a career with an established company, you may apply by stopping by MACC, located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly. Become part of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer with MACC in Moberly.
And welcome back as we wrap up the post-game show here on Information Radio Quicks. Greyhounds led by Byron Moore tonight with 24 points. Sincere Parker had 20. Dorian Staples had 13. Michael Thomas had 10. Ardarian Clark had 8 points, as did James Dent on the night. Rashad Weekly finished the night with 7. 6 from JoJo Toppin and Bo Aycott. It was 4 points from Jordan Percent, 4 from Makalani Kafele, 3 from Jimmy Bell, 2 from Jamari Davenport, 2 from Miles Mendez tonight. William Penn was led by Chimezi Okiki with 20 points on the evening. William Finney finished with 6. And Carl Jackson, Marcus Bell had 5. Greyhounds 15 of 21 from the free throw line tonight. And William Penn finished 9 of 15. We'd like to thank our sponsors one more time. Thomas Motors, R.G. Mongler Real Estate, Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Meadow Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts. John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly. Sheridan Valley keeping you connected. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, the hunting corner of Monroe City. Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. Also, CNR Markets with 10 locations. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbian online. Thanks to all of our producers helping us stay on the air tonight back at the station. We will have more basketball tomorrow night when the Lady Hounds host the William Penn JV. The men will host Link Year Prep. Pregame 4:50, tip times 5 and 7 here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Follow us here. I'm J.B. Conley. CBS News coming up in 1 minute here on Information Radio Quicks.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective